The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the New Mexico Lobos. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Lobos will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense comes onto the field first today. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch. And
there he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
you got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Floating away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this 1st drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it.
Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
7, New Mexico, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Chester. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the New Mexico Lobos offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And It's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Lobos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem... His eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Aztecs are marching down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down, just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
He's going for the goal line, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Claiborne. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Lobos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
The Lobos with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Kick is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Toss to the outside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They give it to him again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And a In that situation on the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Hauled down inside the 5 and the 4 after the pick. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
A strike downfield. They were backed up and now more than out of trouble at the midfield strike. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Lobos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, New Mexico! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create.
Turning it on! Picks up the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll pull it down and run. Across the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. The short hand, it's Smith. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, New Mexico.
They'll send out the kicker here. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Aztecs will boot it away to start the second half.
New Mexico, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Look out, he's got room. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Wide open downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running into the open space.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take...
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball.
Gets away from one, finds some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Wade. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Aztecs. And the stomping has commenced.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. So now it's 2nd and long. This time it's complete. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
Hits the afterburner. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a 1st down. The Lobos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's got him.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They just keep firing. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Lobos! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. the try. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
The Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, San Diego State! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
43, New Mexico, 17.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Never seems to take the big hit, finds enough room to get to the 29. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They've got the screen set up. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his target down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold on to the ball until the guy comes open